don't know what happened with the intro. Anyways, episode 261. We're off to a phenomenal start here, boys. Devontae's back after a 1 week hiatus. Rob, the Kovac surviving the snowstorm out there.
Yes, sir. It's been bad, but it's been good.
Yeah. How much did you guys have a dusting at least?
Just like icy. There's been like 100 wrecks on the road and everything. It's been pretty bad.
All those out of towners moving the mountains, man.
Say it again. Sorry.
All those out of towners moving the mountains. They don't know how to drive.
That's what I'm saying. All these Florida idiots just.
Poor idiots. I love that. Well, hey, it's episode 261. I really don't know what happened in the intro. I cooked on the video. Not really, but I feel like I did. Maybe we'll work on the outro. I feel like that's how it typically goes. Maybe I overcooked it. Maybe I Walter White that shit. And now they're on to me. All right, anyways, big episode 261. We've got NFL, we've got college football. The first college football playoff bracket has been released, the first rankings. We're going to talk about it. I say let's start there. Then we save the main course for NFL because we have a lot of NFL to cover. I'll show the rankings, and then we'll show the bracket as if it's playoff started today. But here's the top 25. Ohio State 1, Indiana 2. A&M at 3, Bama at 4. That top 3, I love that top 3. I think those are the 3 best teams in the country. They've proved it week in and week out. Bama, Georgia, I feel like you could sub them in and out. Texas Tech has been like, okay, they're starting to prove themselves, starting to get into it. Ole Miss, Oregon, Notre Dame, I feel like that's the first question mark. You start scratching your head, right? They have 2 losses. Yeah, they're 2 good losses, but they're still 2 losses. And then rounding out, skipping all the way down, Pitt at 22, Tennessee at 23, UCF at 24. That's the major one we're going to talk about because that's the first group of 5 ranked opponent, which means they're in the playoffs. And Cincinnati at 25. I think they did a pretty good job here. My only question marks Notre Dame at 9, but yeah, they had quality opponents. Texas at 10, they have 2 losses. Do they really deserve to be in there? I feel like Georgia Tech kind of got slept on, but other than that, I'm not upset by this. Thoughts from you guys?
I'm kind of upset at Texas being in the top 10.
Yeah.
I feel like given that the SEC owns the CFP, because I knew they were going to figure out a way to get Bama back in people's good graces.
Oh, yeah.
See it right now. And with Texas and Oklahoma being in the SEC in order to get back in people's good graces, we kind of see an example of it now. Because both teams seem like they've been pretty middle of the road the entire season. So I'm not sure how they shot up so far above. Like Utah has been killing it at the least. Michigan, I feel like kind of snuck in there too. But honestly, those bottom 5 teams, not necessarily a snub, but I don't know. Like you see the bottom 5 and then you see like the last like 10 to, I guess, 15, you kind of have questions.
Yeah, I agree.
My biggest thing is seeing all these ACC teams in there is a little surprising. I don't know. It hasn't been that way in a while. You got Miami, you got Louisville, you got Pittsburgh, you got Virginia. I think Virginia's in there somewhere.
Yeah, they are. Yep.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy. But I agree with Texas, though. They get that SEC bias, a little Arch Manning bias, too.
Mm-hmm.
But all these ACC teams is kind of crazy to me.
Yeah. I think you guys are right on. Like, I wish Cincinnati was hard. Maybe because I'm a homer, but then they got belt to ass against Utah. Like, I understand, but that's the one loss, and you think Utah's the 13th best team? Like, I feel like maybe they should sneak in there a little bit more. But yeah, Fitz, you're the outsider here.
I haven't watched college football in maybe 6 weeks.
Think about Texas too. They got to face Georgia next week. They got to face Texas A&M the week after. I think it's a big proving point for them. Hopefully they can prove it.
Yeah, and then you have Arkansas, which knowing Texas, they can fuck around and lose that game. You could be looking at a 3-game skid.
Yeah, I feel like it's time for Texas to prove it if they deserve it or not. If they lose both games, they probably don't deserve it.
I like that. I like that take a lot. Yeah, if they can beat Georgia, they can beat A&M. They deserve to be in the playoffs. Yeah. I agree with you.
I'm still kind of stuck on Oklahoma being right there. They've been playing good the past few games, but I don't know, man. They're kind of struggling.
Yeah, you kind of forget, like, what they did earlier in the season. Like, I feel like people are just like, they lost to Ole Miss. Okay. Lost to Texas. It's okay. It was early. It doesn't really count.
Right.
Yeah. And, like, they had a shootout with Tennessee. They get Bama coming Saturday. And that's going to be a telltale sign.
Mm-hmm.
Michigan got rolled by USC, right? Or
Yeah.
yeah, so like USC is only one spot above Michigan.
Which is crazy.
Bad math.
Yeah, I'm looking back at Michigan's schedule. They beat Washington, Purdue, and Michigan State the past 3 weeks. But like you said, they got rolled by USC. They escaped Wisconsin barely. They barely escaped Nebraska. They lost to Oklahoma. Yeah. I'm with you, Devontae. Like, I feel like Michigan's one I overlooked in there. But yeah, they need to be lower.
Sometimes when you look at these top 25s, especially when it comes to the playoffs, you start seeing like regular high market teams that get in there like nobody was supposed to notice. Like this number 18, you usually don't notice the number 18 unless like you really look.
Exactly. Well, let's look at the bracket real quick. So, like I said, they're going to take the Power 4 top ranked teams, throw them in there, and then one group of 5, whoever's ranked ahead of them gets into, and that's UCF at 12. Obviously, if you're Tulane, you're hoping that UCF loses, or you're hoping that there's a change of heart. If you're a Tulane fan, I feel like they're the next best option to get in there besides UCF. Looking at that bracket, I think your top 4 seeds are right. Like, I'm happy with those buys. Notre Dame, Oregon, once again, it's a prove-it game. The Ole Miss, Texas, it's like, does Ole Miss deserve to be in there? Does Texas deserve to be in there? I feel like both those teams will probably not make the playoffs. Like, I'd bet money on that. And then Tech against Miami, I think Texas Tech would roll Miami. Yeah, I don't think that's a real fair game.
Yeah, Texas Tech is one of those few teams where I saw like they were good on both sides of the ball. Miami seems like they do have the offense. Malachi Tony is a bucket, but that defense is kind of more of the standout to me across the board. But Texas Tech plays pretty hard-nosed. Like those top – who was number 5? UGA? I don't know. Texas Tech, I feel like they could be neck and neck, but then again, it's Georgia and SEC. So somehow they'll find a way, but I don't know. Yeah.
For me, UCF, are they undefeated? I had no idea till today, honestly.
I don't think they are.
They lost to somebody.
They like beat Florida, and then I feel like they fell off the wagon a little bit.
Yeah, you got to put that one outside conference team in there, and I guess they probably deserve it the most. I don't really know what's going on there. Definitely.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
What about JMU?
Yeah, JMU. As an app guy, and as 3 of us being app guys, we know like we're kind of rooting for JMU, but then app's going to JMU here this weekend. It's like we spoiled their playoff hopes 2 years ago.
Mm.
Maybe we spoil it again, and we really shoot, But I think if JMU runs the table, I'd put them over UCF.
Because Where was Georgia Tech? I didn't see them in
They were right above
16. I was going to say 17. They're 16.
So they're leading the ACC, but they're not in the playoff.
Miami's one spot ahead of them.
That's weird.
So if Georgia Tech wins the ACC, they're in the playoffs.
Who did Georgia Tech lose to again? They lost to somebody bad, right? NC State?
Yeah.
NC State's not bad.
No, they're not bad. They're not bad, but
They're not good.
They're not Georgia.
I mean, Miami lost to who? They lost to Louisville?
Yeah, let me see.
Miami, Louisville.
God, I hate
They lost to SMU. They lost to Louisville.
Gosh.
They beat Florida State, right? When they were still good.
Yeah. They beat Notre Dame.
Who is Texas beat? Why are they there?
They beat Oklahoma. They beat
barely escaped Lexington. Yeah, they beat Vanderbilt barely. They beat Mississippi State, which Mississippi State is not the same Mississippi State that we're used to. They're actually pretty good. They lost to Oklahoma. They escaped Lexington.
I just see
They lost to Florida. Yeah, I'm with you, Fitz. Like Texas needs to horns down. I know I'm biased, but
How much bias you get like starting preseason number 1 too? Like
oh yeah, for sure. I agree with you.
that's part of it.
I just think if like Kovac said, if Texas can go out here and win 2 of the last 3 games, they've proven it. They beat Georgia, or they beat Texas A&M, or both of them, and they deserve to be in. Like I agree with that synopsis. You ignore the earlier losses; they're rolling now. But
With that being
But
said,
if they lose,
probably won't.
that's 3 losses.
yeah, if they lose, I think they're automatically out. They get 1 loss, it's done.
Damn.
And like if you're Georgia, if you lose to Georgia Tech, I think you might be done.
Yeah.
Like I hate to
think
say it.
Texas is going to get in with 3 losses. That's what's going to happen.
I don't know about done though. Like if Texas loses to Georgia Tech, they'll probably be in that 9 spot or something crazy.
If Georgia
Exactly.
loses to Georgia Tech, yeah.
Just because like
If they beat either A&M or Georgia, they're in.
You're talking about Texas, Fitz. Vontae's talking about Georgia.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
I'm saying because Texas are playing Georgia.
Yeah. Fitz, I would be on your soapbox with you if Texas loses another game and they're in. Like I'm hopping on there with you. Make room. I'll stand one leg on there.
There's room. There's room.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about games to watch. I don't have a graphic, so I do apologize. Yeah. Fuck off. All right. So I got top 4 games to watch. We'll make our picks for it. Maybe top 5. There are some good games. Fitz, I urge you to dust off. Actually, no. We'll talk about ESPN YouTube TV here in a little bit. Anyways, Oklahoma at Alabama. That's the big one. Huge playoff implications. Whoever loses, I feel like they're on the outside looking in. Unless it's a close game, then I feel like you can make an argument for either team. But Bama's coming off a 20-9 LSU win. They're feeling good. Oklahoma's rolling. They're kind of still put things together, but it's in Tuscaloosa. Give me Bama. I think Bama beats them.
Mm-hmm. Give me Bama on this one. Just because it's at home. All Brent Venables has pretty much is his defense. And there's the Alabama defense. So it might be like one of those defensive games. John Mateer probably will not have it for that Bama defense. So I think this is like one of those easy calls for Bama that somehow pushes them forward, maybe another ranking, like to number 3 or 2. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm taking Bama too. Ty Simpson, he's looking really good right now. I believe in him. But he's no head coach. DeBoer is no. He's no Nick Saban though. You never know when he's going to drop one. So, but I'm taking Bama.
I feel like that's such tough shoes to fill too.
Yeah. No, I feel bad for him.
Have you guys seen? I can't remember the guy's name. He's like big on TikTok, but he does a great Nick Saban impression, and he spoofs like DeBoer's like get in his car and he like pops out the back seat like the hell is that? You beat Kentucky, University of Kentucky by 13 points? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
I used to steamroll their ass. Like it's pretty good. I'll have to think of his name. Anyway,
Did you see Nick Saban getting his birthday cake in the middle of that Chiefs Bills game?
Yeah, Miss Terry getting on his ass.
I felt bad for him, man. There's like 4 minutes left in that game too.
I just want to watch this game.
Like the worst timing to bring a cake out.
Terry's his wife.
Yeah, Miss Terry's his wife. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a beast.
Yeah, dude. I like her on game day. Fitz, you taking Bama here?
I don't have no preference, no comment. I don't care.
Iowa
I'm so done. I'm so done with college football.
I hate you, Fitz. All right. Iowa at USC. USC is one of those teams that they control their destination. I feel like they're 7-2. They've got Iowa, Oregon, and UCLA in the lineup. You've got to win out. I think you're in the playoffs there. The Hawkeyes just lost to Oregon on like a last-second play here. So, to me, this is a good game. Iowa, they can't get in, but they could play spoiler here. Backs against the wall. They could be a nightmare for a team. I kind of like that role for Iowa. I'm going to pick the Hawkeyes. I think they ruined Lincoln Riley's dream. They Freddy Krueger that shit.
Yeah. I'll take the Hawkeyes just based off of their defense and USC still being a West Coast team.
Yeah.
I think the hardest defense USC probably faced was Michigan, but even then, it wasn't like a Michigan defense for real. Like it was good, but it wasn't like Michigan good, you know. So it's late in the season. He's got a lot riding on this, so he probably won't nut up on this one. So yeah.
I like that.
I'm taking Iowa too. I think Lincoln Riley, he's just not doing it. They're done.
Man, I love how we're all in agreement here. See, this is going to be really good for our picks or really bad. All right.
I'm pulling for Iowa. I'll give you that.
All right. I like it. That's the Midwest in you. You're starting to get it. All right. Minnesota at Oregon. You're kind of thinking Minnesota.
Ooh, that's another
Really?
game I love.
Minnesota 6-3. They've had back-to-back bye weeks. Don't get me started. All right, they had 2 weeks to prepare for Oregon. Oregon's banged up. They lost their top receiver Moore. They lost their top tight end Sadiq. They lost another wide receiver Gary Bryant Jr. last Saturday. They're banged up, man. And this Minnesota team has had 2 weeks to prep for them. You smell it? It smells like duck in the oven.
I'm taking Oregon. Who's their quarterback? Dante Moore. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I think Dante Moore's a beast. He's going to pull it out. They got it.
Okay.
Iowa State tear up Minnesota.
Say it again.
Iowa State beat Minnesota bad, didn't they?
I think they put Bill to ass, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with for depth portion. Like it's so many trainers that probably don't start that started elsewhere against Minnesota. So yeah,
Okay.
I don't expect Darius Taylor to have a big game. That quarterback is I forgot what his name was, but I do remember he's kind of iffy. So yeah, I think Oregon has this one.
Okay.
And talk about one of the most underrated coaches, I feel like. I think PJ Fleck is doing a great job.
Where was he at before?
Go
Western
first.
Michigan? Is that right?
Western Michigan, yep.
Oh,
Who was that wide receiver who went to the Titans? Shoot, what was his name?
Corey Davis.
oh,
Yeah, Corey Davis. Corey Davis.
oh, jeez.
Good callback.
Little throwback there.
Oh, Devontae is Iowa, not Iowa State.
That Michigan got beat up?
No.
I'm sorry.
Iowa beat Minnesota 41-3. They built ass, but
Who has Minnesota beat?
Minnesota beat Michigan State, but they beat Nebraska with Dylan Raiola.
True.
They got dominated by Ohio State. They beat Rutgers when Rutgers was supposed to be like, hey, these guys are all right. They lost to Cal, which that one's like, oh, shit. So they've got 2 quality losses. They lost to Oregon, Iowa. Losing to Cal, that kind of hurts them. This is like, I think they get it right, though. They've had 2 bye weeks. I think this is it. I smell the upset. You guys disagree. Fitz, where do you stand? You're the tiebreaker.
I'm pulling for Minnesota. I don't know if they'll win, but I'm pulling for them.
Love it. All right, last game here. We've got Devontae's Wolfpack taking on Miami. Carson Beck starting like he's like a roller coaster. You don't know what you're going to get. Some days it's peak, sometimes it's that's rough. NC State is coming off a bye after beating number 8 Georgia Tech. Once again, they've had a week to prepare. I'm going to take Hollywood. I'm going to take the NC State Wolfpack.
Yeah. This is in Miami, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. This is a Hard Rock, which Miami's not a big sports town, so it's okay.
Yeah. I think the one thing I'm worried about is what is his name? It's Ruben something, but he's their defensive end. I don't want him to fold CJ, but CJ is also from like that's his city or whatever.
Yeah.
Not his city. Well, maybe is it Miami? Either way, he's back in Florida. I feel like he might have something to prove because they looked him over. So I don't know. I'll take my Wolfpack again, just like them winning the last few games they're not supposed to for no reason in pure my favorite team fashion. Winning every game you're not supposed to for no reason.
I love that.
I kind of agree with the Wolfpack. I'm going to take the Wolfpack as well.
Let's go, boys.
I think I hate Carson Beck so much, so let's take the
Me too.
Wolfpack.
Said the sloth.
My question is when I say NC State, do you think football or basketball?
Uh,
I think of Philip Rivers and his 38 kids.
I say football.
Okay, then let's go football. I think NC State wins.
I just think of NC State beating Carolina in football and Carolina beating them in basketball. That's what I think of.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. All right. Gary, hey, pub parlay this week. State, NC State, Iowa, and who's the other one we agreed on?
Minnesota.
No, we didn't agree on Minnesota.
Are we agree?
I think it was Oregon.
Damn, I just had it.
I thought we said Iowa at one point.
Did we all agree on Iowa?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Okay.
We said Bama, Iowa,
Bama, Iowa,
State,
and that was it. Bama, Iowa, State. Okay, that's the pub parlay for the college football Saturday. We'll make a graphic. We'll do it. All right, let's talk. Let's talk greed. Let's talk big corporations. Fucking over little guy here.
Once more.
I've been a big fan of YouTube TV. I've loved it. I've had it for 2 years. You get the split screen. You get to watch any game you want. Like, it's been awesome, especially college football Saturdays. Like, you get to go in the garage. I get to watch it. Life's good. And then all of a sudden, here comes Disney, ESPN saying, hey, you're going to have to pay us a little bit extra cheddar to watch our games. YouTube TV saying, hey, we're your number one distributor here. You should give us a discount, actually. I think it's fucked up the way they did it. That the negotiation going on right now in the middle of arguably the best sports time in the world.
I feel like
and
they did it on purpose.
Yeah, I think they did.
You say which because I have like what Fitz has thoughts on about his game. I have thoughts about this. I have theories about
Yeah, so I'm with you, Devontae. I think it's specifically done at this time to create controversy, to create people to get on one side or another. To me, I'm not folding. I canceled my ESPN subscription right away. I was like, fuck them. YouTube TV, I was like, I'm going to watch you until the end of the month, and I'm going to cut it. I'm hurt, dog. I'm hurt.
Yeah.
And I mean, part of it starts with when they started doing like Amazon Prime for Thursday night a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Or even when they started doing the opener, it's like, well, this game in Brazil is only on Peacock TV.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you have to get that. Is they just started playing around with that of like the demand to watch football, or really, I mean, it's all sports, but it's really NFL. It's the demand to watch NFL is so high that if we put it on this channel, on this random channel, what was the one they had? They had a game just on YouTube.
Yeah, it was like
the opposite. It was like this is available to everybody or something.
It's on Netflix now too, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But just that idea that we want our brand, we want our company to get the NFL game because everyone's going to watch it. And now it's like, we can do it and they're going to pay money. They'll pay us just to watch it.
Yeah.
But it is getting out of hand. It's getting to a point. I mean, fans are furious, and I don't know what the solution is. I don't know. I don't know how you fix it.
Go back to cable, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
Actually, like, I honestly like now that you mention it, like with us watching these games on Amazon Prime on one time, or you watch it on YouTube TV most of the time, or you watch it on Peacock. I'm thinking like this is a wild way. Or this is a wild hill to die on about the anti-monopoly laws. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, have sports pretty much in one spot. Like, theory, what started it? So when I was growing up, I didn't have cable. Because of that, I watched SmackDown all the time, but I could never watch Raw. Remember, like all the wrestlers from SmackDown would be on Monday Night Raw if you had cable, so people with cable could watch both, right?
Yeah.
But now, they split it up. Raw is its own thing, and SmackDown is its own thing, right? And I think it's another one too. But either way, it's its own thing. And I feel like that whole split between SmackDown and Raw, that was like the precursor. Like, I wonder if we can do this for like sports people watch. And now look at us talking about ESPN and YouTube TV. But I think they're doing this to like gauge the people like, oh, we're doing this big split because they're trying to make us pay extra, even though like, yes, ESPN is mostly the reason people got YouTube TV because I don't care about these other channels.
Oh
I
yeah,
have to watch all this other stuff on streaming for real. Like I really don't care. But
exactly.
I feel like 2 years ago, YouTube TV had like 95% of the NFL games, and now they don't get them all. So I'm about to delete it after the season. It's just like I'm done with it.
and then I noticed, well, I'm not the shout out YouTube TV. I'm watching YouTube TV, but I noticed like they still have that thing where like you can't watch this game in your region. You know how like
The blackout region, yeah.
Yeah, they had a blackout region, and they do it with cable too. But I'm thinking that I'm still kind of mad about that because some of the blackout regions don't really make sense. But that's another story.
Dude,
but
I'm with you. Like, all right, I'm paying for your services. YouTube's a worldwide company. I should be able to watch,
right,
no matter the region. Like, I'm with you, dude. It drove me crazy. And then you got to buy an NFL Sunday ticket. Like, it's all just fucking greed and money. And then we get screwed because we like sports. Like, that's like our escape. That's our like, hey, I get to just relax. I don't have to think about anything. Maybe throw some bets and think about those. But other than that, I don't have to think about anything. And now we're shot in the dick, and it sucks.
Yeah, I just want to turn the game on, and I can't right now.
Yeah, it's so and like Monday Night Football, and like, oh, let me watch. Oh, never mind. Now, thankfully, last night, Fitz, terrible game. But other than that,
Now, see, here's the thing, and I would love to. Oh, don't even get me. So ESPN, not only did they jinx the Packers last night. Coming in from the 2-minute warning, they did their crap where they're like, and after the game, we got Scott Van Pelt. You know, he's gonna be talking about the great game. They're doing all their yapping, and they're like, you're probably wondering what highlights? Huh? No one scored. Well, that's about to change. Huh? It's like, oh, you didn't say that. And in my mind, I was like, the good thing is if we don't score, it's a big middle finger to ESPN.
Yeah.
Of like, you just screwed everybody over. Like, not like my parents didn't watch the game. I called them. They're like, oh, we don't get the game. And I'm like, oh. And they're like, yeah, well, I guess we're not gonna watch the game tonight. It's like for my parents, it's like I can't remember the last time they haven't watched a like primetime game. That's their thing. It's just stuff like it's just like, what are you doing? So like for me, it's like I love that nobody scored in the Packers-Eagles game. I hope it justifies and people go, yeah, I'm not paying for this crap. I hope next week is a terrible game. I hope the week after that is a terrible game. I'm going to be keeping an eye on it. Like just really like paying attention to, like, I hope it's the most unwatchable sport ever.
I'm so tired of seeing the Cowboys on Monday Night Football too. That's who we get next week. Like,
yeah,
I'm so tired of that shit.
Yeah.
The other thing, I thought of this too. And I mean, part of it, I'm just an old soul.
Yeah,
always will be.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like the other thing is movies. I'm looking at my movie stack right now. I have kept my DVDs, and I still have a DVD player.
Really?
And a huge part of that is I was reading the tea leaves back in like 2009, 2010. It's like, the movies they put on Netflix and Hulu and HBO, it is not the best movies out there.
No, yeah.
It's not. And I feel like there are people, I feel like there's a majority of people that you buy these streaming services, you have a bulk of them. So I don't know how many streaming services you have. You end up with, I have Hulu and Disney and Netflix and this.
Yeah.
And then the reality is you can't actually find what you want. You have like all these things you're subscribing to, and then it turns out tonight's football game is on this thing that you don't have.
Right.
Or this movie you're looking for, it's actually it's not on anywhere, but you can rent it for $2.99.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It feels like you have to either navigate on your own, or just either be an old soul like Fitz or a pirate like Fitz.
If you want to watch every ESPN game, you pay $30 a month, which is crazy to me. Like, no, I'm not doing that.
Dude, like what's ESPN, we could spend a whole pod talking about the downfall and like the golden era that we grew up in and how it's just completely just
Twitter killed ESPN.
Yeah, I'd say Twitter/Disney. That's my hot take. But
it was around the same time. So
yeah.
I think opinions because like I'm gonna be honest. I was one of the few young lads that didn't wake up to hear the Sports Center because I just didn't care about game recaps. I might be a numbers nerd. Like I'd rather like go to the site and look at the box score. I don't want to hear talking about it unless it was like a crazy. Like I didn't start watching Sports Center until college. So people talk about that all the time. Where like ESPN was mostly sports
highlights. Yeah.
Now it's just a bunch of chatty Cathys, to be honest, with opinion.
It's like people don't give a fuck about too.
Opinions at CTE never match. Like I don't give a damn what an Outro brother has to say about anything for real.
Nothing. Ryan Clark? Fuck no.
Like you're not about because honestly, I was cool with Ryan Clark at first, but then there was a point where like we grew up watching Ryan Clark.
Yeah.
And I think it's odd. Like it's not that many like notable athletes that become commentators. Like Chris Collinsworth broke the mold on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you talk about basketball, like you actually have all-stars up there talking. I don't want to hear shit what Chris Collinsworth has to say. I'm gonna be honest. I never have. I never will. Greg Olsen is cool. Greg Olsen is cool. Ryan Clark, I thought he was cool because he played with sickle cell. But you look at the stats, like I said, the box score. I'm like, man, just stick with the podcast for real.
Yes.
Nate Burleson, like he did it the way
He's a beast.
Not an all-star at all, but like he's pretty good. He talks sports.
Yeah.
He's in his lane. Even now, Orlovsky, I'm iffy. But at the same time, like it's mostly just a bunch of drama. Not necessarily a bunch of drama, but like I noticed it's a bunch of drama because I'm actually finding myself listening to it. And I was like, well, where's the like you're actually giving advice. Like, what about the guys trying to learn the game and y'all are sitting over here being messy? So I don't know. So nobody wants to pay for that either. So like ESPN got to figure it out for real.
Yeah. It's crazy. Crazy.
They're not going to.
How much is it Stephen A. Smith problem too? He gets paid a shit ton every year, like $30 million or something.
Yeah.
I mean, he's entertaining, don't get me wrong, but like he creates that controversy.
It became about sports to who can scream and create the shocking thing, even if they don't believe it.
But the same thing happened in mainstream news.
Like, for sure.
When CNN Crossfire came about in the 2000s, and then Fox News ginned up some of their segments.
Yeah.
And then ESPN followed suit.
Yeah.
And I think it was all, and then it was moving with this digital age of, if you want highlights, you can just pull it up.
Right.
Yeah.
So we don't have to do it's a waste of time to do that now. Yeah. So what are we going to do? We're going to gin up. What did Justin Herbert and his girlfriend do at the game tonight? Or that is where highlights became a dinosaur, and then it just became Twitter spin.
Yeah.
And just debate boards and just this whole other side of media, and it follows mainstream media. This is what all news looks like now, when the reality is, if you want real news, you put it on PBS, and you're probably gonna be bored in about 4 minutes.
Yeah,
you're gonna be
you're right.
Wait, the news is boring? It's
yeah.
It's because it's news.
Yeah,
it's
you're right.
We just don't. It's we have just, that is a dinosaur again. It's just we don't understand that.
I feel like we all just miss the old Sports Center, just flipping it on highlights. But
that's what I was about to say, Rob. I wish we knew we were in the good old days when we were in the good old days. That's how it is. I miss
those days, cutting it on as a kid and just watching every morning.
Yeah,
never happening again.
Little Stuart Scott. God. Yeah. Anyways, man. All right, we can talk all day about it. Let's talk some NFL news and we talk our games. First NFL coach fired, Brian Noble.
Crazy. We were talking about this 2 weeks ago or so.
Yeah, we were. He goes from coach of the year his very first year, making the playoffs with the Giants, Daniel Jones, then just the fall off of we're kind of in overhead, maybe some team changes. There are a lot of injuries. And this year he kind of ties his wagon to Jackson Dart, but then Scatterbo gets injured. Blake Neighbors obviously out for the season, and he's had some other bang-up and injuries there. It just hasn't got rolling. And then he loses back-to-back games when he had a 98% chance or higher to win those games entering the fourth quarter.
That'll get you fired.
It's a cutthroat league. It'll get you fired, though. There's a lot of people I don't know if he deserved it. He was going in the fourth quarter with a 98% chance to win, and he did not win. I applaud the Giants for saying, hey, appreciate you, but you're out. I wish the Bengals would say, fuck you, Zach Taylor. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. I wish more teams – I wish my team did this. Maybe not more teams, but I wish my team did it.
And I think a huge part of that is Jackson Dart is he's clearly like, whoa, this could be our franchise.
Yep.
This guy's really good. So you want to pair him with the right fit. And I think there was enough disconnect, like just seeing. Like I actually agree with this firing. I'm okay with it. Like we've already kind of seen Dabble. He was already a little bit on the fence. And yeah, I don't know. I think there's a better quarterback coach marriage out there than Dabble.
What if it's Lane Kiffin?
I can see it, but I also think Lane's really happy in Old Miss. Like they had that Lane Kiffin E60 about him. I don't know if you guys saw it, but he just seems really happy in Oxford, Mississippi. Like he just seems like he's at his piece.
Defense.
Yeah.
The Giants have pieces on defense. They could be really good, and they've been subpar.
I think coach of the year. I think it's overrated too.
Oh yeah.
It's just like what team
that's a great take.
What team like you expected to have the worst record and outperformed it a little bit? But what about the teams that are like good? They never win it. It's always
exactly. Why is Andy Reid not coach of the year every year?
Yeah, that's my thing. So why can't we get a running back MVP too? It's quarterback award.
There will be one this year.
Jonathan Taylor.
I doubt it.
Oh, he's the front runner.
Is he though?
There's nobody else. There's nobody else.
He was the front runner.
No, it's Taylor's.
Who is the Bears coach that won coach of the year too?
Wore the visor with no hair.
He's the offensive coordinator of the Chiefs right now.
What's his name?
What is his name?
I always called him the wrong name.
Eberflus?
No, he's Cowboys.
For him, Nagy, Matt Nagy.
Yeah, Matt Nagy. Yeah, Nagy.
It reminds me of that situation too. Like he outperformed a little bit, so he got coach of the year. They expected him to be bad, but he won coach of the year. Went straight downhill.
I wish my team ran as strict a program as the Giants did.
Yes, Devontae. Yes.
Like, I think it's wild because they saw that game where they gave up all those points to the Broncos in the last few minutes, and they were like, "Yeah, you got to go." And it's like and I guess they were like, "Oh, he lost his good rookie running back or whatever, and he has a rookie quarterback or whatever." But like both of them are good, and running back, it should have been committee in the first place. Cam Scatterbo is not a workhorse back. He shouldn't be a workhorse back in the big leagues like he was in college because people are bigger and better, and like they're gonna aim for his knee and what.
I don't know. He was killing it.
So like
nuts.
I think he had been on thin ice, and that's why he went in that blue tent and cussed Jackson Dart out.
Yeah.
I have a family to feed. Like, get out, get up, please get up. like it was over. But yeah, I wish more teams stood on business like they did. But now I'm wondering like who's the next person. I'm wondering who's gonna be interim and like how's that gonna work as well. So
yeah, it's a little different than the NFL. I do wonder that too.
Team is gonna give him an offense like a coordinator position like next season. That's all too. Like,
he's part of the is he the Saban or Belichick tree? He's one of the two. And so
it's gotta be Belichick.
Well,
so
he came from the Bills too, so would he be the offensive coordinator at the Bills now? Or I guess they have
He was, but I think even before then he was.
Yeah.
For the tree. Yeah, I'm with you. NFL MVP odds fits. Drake May, Stafford lead the charge at plus 300 each. Jonathan Taylor sitting at third at plus 500.
I think it's his.
That's according to Vegas. I'm just saying.
If he keeps it up.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if there's any year for a running back to do it, it's this year.
Yeah, I agree.
I have to look at Drake May's numbers.
Yeah, I agree.
We're just like we're halfway through the year. So.
Yeah. Kovac, I love your take, by the way. It should go to a winning coach. I'll give you guys a story. My first year, that is my third year coaching Bun wrestling. We went from we went from 5th in the conference to 3rd, and then we finally won it. And I was like, oh, I'll get Coach of the Year. Didn't realize there's a fucking popularity contest, and you had to vote for yourself to get first and stuff. So I finished 2nd in voting. I was like, this is bullshit. What? And so the next year I go in there, I'm like, well, fuck you. We ran house again. And everybody voted me Coach of the Year. I'm like, all right, fuck you guys. And then we joined a new conference, and then they did it by the champion. Like, hey, you're the champion coach, you get Coach of the Year. I'm like, that's the way it should have been in the first place. Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Where were you coaching at?
Bun.
All right, hell yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm with you.
Always goes to that worst team that improves a little bit, you know?
Yeah. Pissed me off. Yeah, I was like, I spanked his ass. Are you kidding me? He's the Coach of the Year?
Yeah, I improved this team so much. Like, give it to me.
Yeah, right. That guy. All right. Anyways,
Man, I'm looking at the numbers. Jonathan Taylor is on pace for like a historic running back year.
we'll do our MVP picks next week.
Think of like what Barkley did last year, and he was like in the conversation. But who ended up winning? Like there were other guys. Like Allen had a career year.
He won MVP.
And Lamar Jackson had a career year. So there was no way Barkley was going to beat those guys.
Right.
But I think when you look at the quarterbacks this year, like Drake May might get 30 touchdowns. Like maybe.
Right.
You know, like that's
not a career year. Yeah.
You know, where Taylor's going to surpass what Barkley did last year.
Yeah.
He's on
Cooper
pace
Kupp can't win with a triple crown. No, it's always going to be a quarterback.
But it's not about one, Taylor's having a career year, but no one else is. That's my take on it.
Good point.
You know,
I like it, but also, can your team win? Because we saw last year, Joe Burrow probably should have been MVP based off numbers.
True. That's the other thing. Colts are winning.
Bengals were dick. So yeah,
Colts are winning. So
right.
it's all aligning that I think a running back's going to get it.
I didn't think about that. Good point.
Let's do our picks next week. All right, MVP picks next week. But Fitz,
I'm locking in Taylor.
I'm locking in with you. I think I'm with you. All right. Personal news. Joey B. He's back at practice.
Ooh.
Now I've got to ask you guys. I am on the fence. He wants to play Thanksgiving. Do you put him in or not?
Oh God.
Now.
Oh God.
We have the bottom tier of strength of schedule. So, like, what we have left, we feel pretty good about. Obviously, this week we got the Steelers. We've already beat them once. Could we beat them again? Yeah. Will we? I don't know. But if Joey B comes back on Thanksgiving, we play the Ravens, then we play them again in another 2 weeks. So, like, we're talking if we come out, we beat Pittsburgh, I think I'm, like, all in on Joey B coming back because we're only 2 games back in the division. But if we lose to Pittsburgh, I think Joey B, you stay home.
Now, here's the question. If Joey B is back, will they still allow him to hit those quick throws like they've been allowing Joe Flacco to do so, or will they expect him to air it out every down, even on 3rd and 1?
That's a great question, Vontae. I wish I knew. But Zach Taylor's a fucking moron. This Modelo bottle right here has more football IQ than Zach Taylor.
I hope they fire that guy.
Thank you, Rob. I do too. Fuck him. So I just want to know: do you start Joey B when he's healthy, or do you just say, hey, sit out? Next season's our season.
Who's leading right now? The Steelers are.
Yeah, Steelers and then Ravens and then us. So we're only 2 games back. We're 2-0 in the division.
I feel like it's got to be reasonable, like see who's losing, see who's winning, and like shut down your QB1 if you need to.
Right.
But,
yeah, I mean, Flacco's not doing that bad.
That's what I'm saying.
That'd be my take. Is like it's more on the defense than anything.
Yeah, I don't think if Joey B's in those games,
it's not like Joe Burrow's gonna, make that huge of a difference.
No, he played safety in high school. Hold on, I'm just kidding. No.
Put him at DB.
Yeah, I'm with you, Fitz. Like he's not going to make a difference on defense.
Like he will.
Lost the Bears.
Flacco's been fine. They just they got to figure that defense.
We maybe beat the Jets because we got the ball back and we had a chance. Maybe we beat the Jets, but we didn't beat the Bears. Scored on. We had 4 people sucking his dick, and we're like, go ahead, go in the end zone.
It says a lot about Browning too. How good Joe Flacco's looked too.
That's true. That's very true. Very true.
Is that him in that picture, number 4?
Yeah, fuck him.
Jake.
Yeah. Fuck him. All right, strength of schedule remaining here.
Man, Burrow's got a great flow in that. Can you go back?
Long hair, Burrow.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
I've been growing my hair out.
Where's the
Maybe
blonde
that's
tip?
I was about to say you look mighty Appalachian right now.
Who fits?
It was no shave November and been growing the hair out.
I like it. Strength of schedule remaining here. So week 11 through 18.
I love seeing Bears on top there.
Bears on top. They got some strength. Panthers right next to them. Sorry, Cove. But the Colts we just talked about, they get the third toughest. Fitz left, see the Lions in top 5. Now, flipping it, the Patriots, who've already looking phenomenal, minus last week against Miami, they've got the easiest road ahead. So if you're a New England fan, you chalk up last week as a you move on, and then you start rolling here. Like I said, my Bengals are toward the bottom tier there. Pittsburgh and Baltimore also part of the bottom tier too. So it doesn't make me feel good.
Who the Patriots got?
I feel like you just read up the list from bottom up, right?
Falcons have a low strength of schedule, but watch, God, dog, they piss me off.
The Patriots don't have that. I wouldn't say that's the easiest schedule.
This is analytic. I don't know how they
one
did
of those games is the Ravens. Like, are we talking about the Ravens for their record or their potential?
I think how they are right now with injuries and stuff.
They got the Bills followed by the Ravens in December. They got the Giants before that. They got the Bengals before that. Those are not.
Did the Bears play the Green Bay yet?
Yeah.
We have not played them.
I thought you did play.
Nope. We played Detroit. Have we played Chicago? I don't think we played Chicago.
I don't think you have either.
We haven't played anybody.
Panthers got Tampa Bay 2 weeks. They got 49ers, Monday Night Football.
Got Falcons one more time. You'll probably lose that one since it's like
True.
Season.
See, I hate these analytics. Part of it is division games are just going to be tough.
They're tough.
It doesn't matter what the rank is. Anytime you play your division, it's usually going to be a tough game.
I feel like we're in the point of the season though. We know a little bit. What's it like week 10?
But division is just different.
True.
It always is.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the Panthers losing the Saints last week.
Yeah, I know.
Division. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Ready for our picks?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's do it.
Yes, sir.
Cue the music. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Woo! All right. Jets at New England. Division game. You look at New England, they got the easiest schedule left. It's the Jets. Nah, fuck it. It's Thursday Night Football. Give me the Patriots. I think they roll them. They'll test. They bounce back from that Miami game.
Where what? The Patriots?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me the Patriots. The
one thing is we're at that point of the season where the turnaround from Sunday to Thursday can be really sloppy.
That's true.
I'm going to take the Jets coming off a big Patriots win. They come in and snub them.
I'm kind of a Fitz on this one. Thursday Night Football, you never know what's going to happen. With that being said, I'll take the Patriots.
All right, that a boy. All right.
I think wide receiver's back. Garrett Wilson's back.
I heard he's out for 3 weeks or
I was
something.
about to say he was hurt. He got hurt again.
Yeah.
Let's go to Spain. Commanders taking on Miami.
Oh gosh, I don't care about that game at all.
We're in Spain. It's 9:30 a.m. Good kickoff. Mike McDaniel looks like he just looks like a drug dealer. Looks like he's gone through Spain. Give me Miami. I feel like he's at home there.
Yeah, Mike McDonald is back.
McDonald's.
Or what is the thing?
McDaniels.
McDaniel.
Yeah. Old McDaniel. Dolphins.
All right.
I don't care about that game at all, but I'll take the Dolphins.
Toss up. I feel like the Commanders don't give a crap anymore. Give me Dolphins.
Yeah. Texans at Tennessee. I don't know why. This is my Daniel Dimes train. Like, I just think the Texans, CJ Stroud, should be just so much better than what they are. Like, last year, I was like, they'll be fine. Sophomore slump, they'll bounce back. This year, I don't have an excuse for them. They're just bad. I don't understand why there's such a drop off. But I'm gonna keep going. Give me Houston to beat Tennessee here, because if you lose to Tennessee, I'm officially dead. I'm done on you.
This game is probably going to be ugly again. I'll take Tennessee. Cam Ward got to have a game, so this probably.
I think Houston's good. I think their defense is good. They just need an O-line. I'll take the Texans.
Is Davis Mills playing?
I don't think so.
I think he
He's
is.
a hero on fantasy, so maybe not, but we don't know yet.
Cool. I'm taking Texans. Titans suck. Sorry.
Yeah, it's tough. All right, Chicago at Minnesota. I texted you guys this weekend when they had, like, J.J. McCarthy has an alter ego when he straps his helmet on. He calls himself 9 instead of J.J. McCarthy. So fucking corny and lame. I cannot stand that dude.
Thank you.
So give me a guy who paints his nails. Give me Chicago.
Yeah. Give me a real quarterback. Give me the Bears.
It's tough. Minnesota's defense is good. It's probably going to be the Vikings, even though McCarthy will play terrible. I'll take Minnesota.
I feel like it is a tough game. They're both kind of wild cards. They both play kind of inconsistently.
Yeah.
But I'm taking Vikings.
Carolina at Atlanta. We got a pub matchup here.
Ooh.
Atlanta's coming back from overseas. They're probably feeling a little wobbly. Carolina, how did Carolina do last week?
Terrible.
Lost to the Saints, but the week before that they beat the Packers.
Yeah. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Devontae, my captain. I'm staying up here with you. Let's go, Falcons. Let's go, Dirty Birds.
Yeah, this is back
baby.
home. People are already counting Michael Penix out, but there was comparing him to the rest of the quarterbacks taken in the draft, and he's up there with each and every one of them. So, yeah, somebody got to figure out. Somebody got to snatch that clipboard away from Zach Robinson. Hopefully,
True.
Hopefully it's Michael Penix himself.
Panthers shut them out last time they played. I think that could be fuel for Atlanta, but I think Carolina is better. So I'm going to take the Panthers.
If you beat the Falcons 31-0, you got to win it again. Let's go Panthers.
Wow.
Sorry, Vontae.
No, it's for me. Like, I completely understand.
Hate for me. I've got a fired coach, Green Bay at New York Giants. I've got a fired coach theory here. The team who fires their coach always wins. But that theories have been bust this season in college, and now in pros is about to be a bust. So give me the Patriots. Give me Jordan Love. It's all love.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Giants on this one. Jordan Love has been playing with everybody. I don't know what to think. Giants defense ain't no home either, so I'll give it to them. I'll give it to the Giants.
Yeah, we're in. I don't know what the status is on Romeo Dobbs, but we're down another target for Love. We got to open that offense up. I don't know. I hope this is just a mid-season lull. Packers got to win this one. We got to get it back. So, go Packers.
Did Jackson Dart have a concussion?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So he's probably out.
Boring 16-10 game. Packers win it.
Kind of like that.
We don't believe. I feel like we're gonna do what we did against Pittsburgh. We're gonna look good for another week, and then we'll look shitty again.
True. I agree with your lull, though. Yeah, I think it's a little lull.
All right. Chargers at Jacksonville. Travis Hunter out for the season, having surgery. I'm going to say it. I think I've said it before. Playing both ways, you can't do it in the pros.
Right.
It catches up to you. It catches up to you in college, but really pros, you pay the price. I think we're seeing that. I hate to see it. I wish him the best, but I tried telling you. I don't know if you listen to the pub, but you should. Give me the Chargers.
Yeah. This is probably gonna be the ugliest game, to be honest. But give me the Jags. Trevor Lawrence has been weirdly spreading the ball around a little bit, so we'll see how it works against the Chargers defense. Surely they're bound to F up later. So we'll see.
Chargers. I have nothing to say.
Chargers all the way.
Okay. AFC North Division, Cincinnati at Pittsburgh. I've got this Houday Conference Champion champagne from 2021 that I promised I wouldn't pop until we win a Super Bowl. So it stayed on here, the pub desk, this entire time. And to quote, no. And to quote the great Christopher Reeves, once you choose hope, anything's possible. Give me Cincinnati. I got hope. This is our division back. Joe Burrow's coming back on Turkey Day, but it starts this Sunday. Yeah. Give me Cincinnati.
Yeah, I'll take Cincinnati. Why not? They got the best.
Let's go.
Give it to them.
This is the Unk Bowl Part 2. The Bengals won the first one.
That's right.
I hate to say it, but I think Rodgers gets the best in this one. I think it's another classic. But I got Rodgers. I got the Steelers.
I wish I had a rewind button because that's what you said last time.
Bengals, Jamar Chase is going to pop off. Joe Flacco is going to score 42 points. Let's fucking go.
The chosen ones. Yes. Yes. All right. Tampa Bay at Buffalo. I love this matchup. Ooh. This might be my favorite afternoon matchup besides Cincinnati-Pittsburgh. Oh, boys, I don't know. Buffalo. Oh, they look bad. I think they bounce back, though. Give me Josh Allen.
Both of these teams look bad, to be honest. Yeah, give me Buffalo to find a way after the ads.
Yeah, I think both these teams will look better this week. I would imagine. It's tough if they're both playing to their potential. I know the